Okay, so I haven't made a YouTube video in over 4 months, but overnight my ad revenue doubled. I haven't put out any long form content, I haven't put out any shorts, I have not done any promotion, I have done nothing with my YouTube channel. Nothing. My ad revenue was steady, and then it doubled overnight. So I guess the question if you clicked on this video is, what caused that to happen? And I want to know too, so let's find out why in today's video. Hey, what is up? Hello you guys, my name is Nick, and as always, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please make sure to go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below, as it means a lot to me, and I would love to have you join my YouTube family. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. But let's go ahead and get into today's video. Alright, so as many of you guys should know, unless you've been living under a rock or just completely brand new to social media, you would know how content creators and influencers make the majority of their income. And that is through sponsorships, ad revenue, and of course, brand deals. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be focusing solely on ad revenue, as that is how YouTube pays most of their content creators. So I'm not over here talking about brand deals that I've done in the past, none of that. This is pure ad revenue from views on my YouTube videos. And as I move through this video, it is going to be important to understand that the YouTubers and content creators I'm talking about are not the big multi-million subscriber people like Mr. Beast. No, that is not who I am talking about. I'm talking about the small content creators like myself who, yeah, we can make some money off of YouTube, but we are not over here making thousands and millions off of every single video. We're not in the 1% of the YouTube celebrity, influencer celebrity circle, okay? Those people like the Mr. Beast, they are kind of like the 1% of Hollywood, the Zendayas, the Scarlett Johansons, all of that stuff. And we're just talking about people like me. We're not even D-listers. Well, that's not the point of the video. Let me just keep on going. And I just said all of that to say that when I say my numbers doubled, it's not anything insane. However, any amount of money doubling is pretty crazy for it to happen overnight and on YouTube. And also, please keep in mind that in today's video, I am talking about long form content, not shorts. I have never made a short because honestly, TikTok has ruined everybody's minds. Attention spans have decreased so much, and now people prefer TikTok over YouTube, which is why YouTube is dying, because now people can't hold their attention spans for more than 3 seconds. Y'all are basically goldfish. And I am not apologetic for saying that, because I didn't fall into the TikTok trap like so many of y'all did, but y'all have failed YouTube and y'all have failed me, because now the new standard is I'm gonna make 3 seconds worth of content. I'm gonna put a 6-day trip into 1 minute. No, I wanna be there with you. I wanna be behind the scenes. I wanna feel like I'm on that trip. I do not wanna see a 6-day trip in 1 minute. No, give me everything. I want to see that 30-minute video. Like, I will stay tuned in. Like, I'm sorry that these people have goldfish brains, but me, I'm locked in, and I think more of y'all should be too, because y'all are really missing out on some of the good stuff. I don't know, maybe that's just me. So moving back to the discussion on ads, I'm going to stay on track this time. So your ad revenue will fluctuate depending on how many ads are on a video, how much engagement that ad gets, and do people skip the ads. So if you've ever heard anybody say, watch the ads or don't skip the ads, now you know why. Because when you don't skip those ads, the longer you watch, the more that they make off of that ad. And if you click on an ad to actually go see what it's talking about, that YouTuber also in turn gets more money. And obviously, if they show more ads on their videos, you're gonna get more money because you're showing something that you're getting paid for more than once. And there is a little secret that people in the YouTube Partner Program do not tell you, and I'm gonna tell you guys that a little bit later in the video, but that little secret is going to make everything here make so much sense. Also, just so everybody understands what's going on and where we're at right now, to make money off of your YouTube videos, you have to be a part of the YouTube Partner Program. And that program is only extended to people who meet these requirements, which is having over 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 watch hours, all within the past 12 months. They did recently add it to where if you are a shorts creator, you can do that as well, where you have to get over 10 million views within a 3-month or 90-day period. Either of those things can get you accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, but the 1,000 subscribers is the non-negotiable. And I will be the first to say that that can definitely be very daunting for any sort of creator. I started my YouTube channel 4-ish years ago, and I remember when I first saw those metrics, I was petrified. And even when I did get accepted, it took me like 4 months to actually get my acceptance. Some people have gotten it within as short as like a week, but yeah, mine took forever, and it was definitely a long road getting there. But just to put that into perspective, to be paid from YouTube, you do have to be a part of the partner program, so you can't just make a channel today and immediately start making money. So let me go ahead and get into that little secret that I was telling you guys about. about. So, as a YouTube creator, when you are placing your ads, you have different options depending on how long your said content is. And you remember how I said the engagement makes it go up and how long they watch it? Well, I also said how many ads are present. But that is determined by one thing, and that is you as the creator. And that is because a few years ago, the standard was YouTube said if you make your video over 10 minutes long, you can add mid-roll ads. And without mid-roll ads, you can only have an ad at the beginning and an ad at the end, typically meaning people are only watching one ad on your video every time they clicked on it, because a lot of people don't make it to the end of YouTube videos. And that's just a very standard and basic thing. Ask any YouTuber, look at any videos. One thing they will tell you about is that audience retention, and typically after about like 3/4 of the video is done, everybody does start to drop off. Well, YouTube decided about a year and a half ago that they're going to start making it to where your videos only have to be 8 minutes. Why did they do this? We'll talk about that in a little bit, because I do have my theories. So if you've ever noticed that a lot of YouTube videos hit that 8-minute mark where it'll be like 8 minutes and 1 second, 8 minutes and 15, 8 minutes and 30 seconds, now you know why. Because as long as that YouTube video is over 8 minutes, they can place mid-roll ads, meaning that they can put anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 to however many more ads they want in the middle of every single video. And to me, that, I don't want to go off on too big of a tangent right now, but long story short, I do feel like a lot of creators have used this as a crutch, because I do notice a lot of content creators will make videos that they are good for the first 4 to 5 minutes, but around that 6-minute mark, they run out of content, and so they just start filling it with fluff, random stuff, whatever they can do to hit that 8-minute mark. Did a cloud just run over my camera? Because it got really dark. And anyways, they will do whatever they can. We're just gonna, what? Can you guys see this right now? And it's funny because I'm over here talking about like fluff and stuff, and now that's what this looks like. The sun is playing games with me right now. But long story short, back to what I was saying, they will do whatever they can to hit that 8-minute mark despite not having 8 minutes worth of footage to do. Or maybe they will have a very long intro that just takes forever to get into the video, where you're 3 to 4 minutes into the video before the video actually starts, just so they can hit that 8-minute mark. And all that does for them is it doubles their revenue, because what are they gonna do? They're gonna throw in multiple mid-roll ads. And by the time you've watched 2 or 3 ads, you're still not at the content, so you've either clicked off or you're actually waiting to see what you came to see. So I do feel like it has made a lot of content creators lazy, because instead of making good long-form content, much like this trend with TikTok, people wanna make shorter form content. Except for on YouTube, they'll just go ahead and do whatever they need to make sure that they hit that 8-minute mark. Can't blame them for the hustle, but it is annoying as. And to give a little bit more explanation to why they're doing this, so basically, let's say you make a video and you make $5 off of it, but you had no mid-roll ads. You add a mid-roll ad in, people are all watching that ad. Now that same video that was making $5 is making 10, because there's 2 ads. Let's say there's 3 ads in there, it's 15. This isn't an exact breakdown of how the prices work, but I'm just trying to help you guys understand the concept of why people are going ahead and adding all these mid-roll ads and making mediocre content at that. Also, you guys, if you have not already, please make sure to go ahead and think about leaving a like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're enjoying this video or if you found it at all helpful, because that helps my channel out a ton, and I would love to see you join my family and come back to another video. I do not always make YouTube related videos about metrics and stuff, so I do have a bunch of fun random stuff, and I'd love for you to just go and enjoy it, I guess. But let's go ahead and get back to today's video. I've got my boy Oliver in the back. Everybody say hello to Oliver. Hello, Oliver. Hello. So for a long time, I wondered why YouTube implemented this change, this 8-minute thing, and obviously I think that the biggest reason was to kind of compete with TikTok, because nobody wants to watch longer form content and the attention spans were getting smaller. So they said, okay, if we want to keep our creators on YouTube, let's allow them to make shorter content to an extent. That way they are incentivized to kind of stay here. Well, if you haven't noticed, YouTube also did one other thing. Over the last few months, I've really started noticing over like the last 3, all of the ads now are 15 to 30 seconds and they are non-skippable. Every once in a while you will get a skippable ad, but nowadays it is so much more rare to find a skippable ad. And I think that's very interesting, because over the last few years, YouTube had lots of ads that were skippable, so you might watch for 5 seconds and you were done. Those mid-roll ads, not terrible. But now if you've noticed, you'll go to watch a video, maybe even when you clicked on this video, where there is a 30-second ad that you were forced to watch before you can skip, or maybe it was 20, maybe it was 15 seconds, but they have gotten significantly longer. This is not how it used to be, I will tell you that much. And YouTube says that it's to make it more like a TV experience, but I beg to differ, because a lot of these content creators, especially the greedy ones that are making that mediocre content like I was talking about, they love to do this thing where they'll put a mid-roll ad like every 2 minutes. So for every 2 minutes of content that I'm actually getting, I'm getting 15 to 30 seconds of an advertisement. To me, that doesn't equal out to TV at all. Why am I sitting here watching 3 to 4 different ads on an 8-minute video that gave me no content at that? But that's a personal issue I have, so I'm not here to sit here and rant for an entire video like I love to do. And like honestly, truly, it makes me so frustrated because I feel like it has changed the content creator circuit in a sense that now the standard is so low. People aren't worried about putting out good content how they used to be. Now it's all about, did I hit that time metric? Did I hit the length that I need to add the most ads possible to this video? And it's just very sad because obviously we come to see people's content because it brings us joy. We want to get something out of it. And now it's just really feeling like an inauthentic cash grab where people are really just reaching. And I'm not a fan of it personally. It's very sad. The content is mediocre and it just makes me not want to watch anything, especially when you find people like me that aren't really fans of TikTok. So it is very frustrating because now that is coming to YouTube where everything is just cut and paste, recopied. We're going to hit 8 minutes. We're going to fluff half of this stuff just to hit that mark. Bring back actually bringing content to your content. Thanks. Now, I'd be lying if I said that there wasn't a somewhat positive aspect of this for the creators themselves. One, they're putting out mediocre content, which means they're spending less time and effort. So that's good for them. And for less time and effort, they are making more money than they were. Because long story short, you guys, with these longer ads, they are making the revenue go up. Because obviously you're gonna get paid less for an ad that you can skip after 5 seconds versus an ad that you're having to watch for 30 plus seconds. So that did make their revenue spike, and now most of these ads you can't skip anyways for so long, so the content creators had to do nothing. And I can say for a fact that I also did receive that pay boost. Not the content downgrade, but I did get the pay boost because you don't have to change anything with your ads. You put where they go, where you want them to go, that is, and they will stay there. So your ads update over time. There's nothing else that goes into your part other than where to place those ads, which is why when you are seeing 4, 5, 6 ads in like a 15-minute video, that's on the content creator. That's them being greedy. That's them trying to make their cash money, get their bag, and leave. Peace out. And that's not fair to us. It's really not fair to them because, well, I didn't think that one through. Okay. Long story short, YouTube has implemented things that benefit the creators because if the creators benefit, so does YouTube. Because for those of you that don't know, YouTube takes 45% of all of your ad revenue. But that also means that if you're making more money, so is YouTube. If your 65% goes up, their 45% has to go up by default. So YouTube wants you to succeed. YouTube wants creators to make money. They want to keep people because like I said, everybody left. Okay, so I guess it's time for me to stop ranting and go ahead and get to that final big question on why you actually clicked on my video today. And that is, why did my ad revenue double overnight despite me doing nothing? And as I've been ranting and talking about this entire video, it is those changes that YouTube implemented regarding those ad lengths and those video shortenings. The video shortening didn't affect me at all because that's been implemented for a while, but with YouTube making all of these ads so much longer now where you're having to watch 15 to 30 seconds, that alone automatically shuttled off to all of my current videos. So now all those videos that are just sitting out there that are still getting good traction and whatnot, they're all making double the money because now those ads are longer, or maybe people just aren't being shown the skippable ads. I don't know, I can't tell you what ads you are shown, but that is why my revenue doubled overnight, because of those changes that YouTube has recently implemented. I hope nobody watching this video had the big takeaway of, let me just make shorter content and spam it with ads. That is not at all what I would tell anybody to do. Like, please, if you are just an aspiring content creator, one, know that you are not going to be rich like the Mr. Beast and the Mojo. Does she even make YouTube videos anymore? I don't know, just throw out somebody. But you are not gonna make as much money as that person, most likely by a long shot, and realistic numbers are so much different. Like, you can make decent money, but don't think that you're about to move out to Beverly Hills and live your best life ever off of like 3 YouTube videos after being on here for a year. That's just not realistic. And if you do want to be a content creator, there is no good or bad time. Every time is the good time. Whatever time you choose for yourself is always going to be the right time. But whenever you do decide to go out there and make content, make something good and worth watching. Like, do yourself a favor, do the viewers a favor, do me a favor. Like, make something good and make something worth watching. Make something enjoyable, okay? Don't turn everything into a cash grab, because that's the issue with today's world. Everything is a cash grab. Everything is expensive. Everything is just overdone, and there's little to no value in any of it. which is very sad. So yeah, if you are gonna be a content creator, be innovative, do something new, do something fun, like just put out content worth making. But with all that being said and a few rants later, thank you guys for watching this video. And again, if you have not, please make sure to go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below, as it really helps me out. And if you're an aspiring content creator or have any ideas, thoughts that you want to share about this video, leave them in the comments. With all that being said, my name is Nick, and as always, stay beautiful, stay safe, and thanks again for watching. Bye.